Are you finding that sometimes being present in your daily life is challenging, and that being overwhelmed has become kind of a everyday occurrence? I'm Allie Kochert, therapist, counselor, and spiritual guide at Rooted Growth Counseling. I help people who are struggling with stress and everyday life, as well as burnout and compassion fatigue. RAIN is a 4-step tool that stands for recognize, allow, investigate, and non-attachment. These steps can help you kind of be aware of what's going on in your mind and being able to cope with it by releasing it. Recognize is step number 1. To recognize what's going on in your mind, you sometimes need to check in with your body. So say you come home after work one day and you have a pounding headache, and you don't usually get headaches. But then notice through recognizing that, I am carrying in my body what had happened today with a conflict that I had with my coworker. Awareness starts bubbling up, being aware and understanding how it's affecting you, mind and body and spirit. Say in that situation, you come home with your pounding headache, you recognize how it's feeling, how it's affecting you rather, and you start being aware of other sensations in your body, or that you feel more angry or irritable towards your spouse or your children. Second step is allow. So we allow those feelings to bubble up. We allow our sensations to come. We not only recognize them, but allow them to surface. When we allow our feelings to be present, we no longer resist them. When we no longer resist them, they won't increase and become more intense. So the next step is investigate. You may not need to do this step every single time. Like in this situation, you kind of know where that headache is coming from. But sometimes being aware is only half the battle. You kind of have to figure out, why do I feel this way? Sort of become an observer on your life. Is it because I haven't had a lot to eat today or drink? Is it because I've been having a lot of stress lately and I haven't been doing a lot of self-care around it? So investigate as to what these sensations, how these feelings are affecting you. The final step is non-attachment, and this is the kicker. This is what makes RAIN an excellent way of coping. Non-attachment is acknowledging that we are not our thoughts, we are not our feelings. So when you have those sensations and feelings, that it's part of us, but not entirely all of us. So to separate and distance yourself, get some space between how you're feeling and what your thoughts are, and yourself, your true self, your inner self. And you could say, just like we say in mindfulness, to get to notice, like clouds going through the sky, that our sensations and our thoughts and our feelings, they change. So to recognize, to honor, give love back to those feelings, and let them go. I hope that was helpful to get you a little introduction to the RAIN technique. If you want any more tips and tricks, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel, and that way you won't miss a next video uploaded. Take care.